And welcome back to another GTA Online guide. Today we're going to be doing a topic that's often argued about by many players online. Well, to start off this video, I'm going to format this video in a way so that it assumes that all of you know how both of these businesses work. If you don't already know how they work, I've got two videos here for you to watch. But I guess if you're trying to decide on what business to invest your money on, then watching this video first is probably a good benefit to you. So, let's talk about the pros and cons of both businesses, talking about them vary massively in price, both to set up and all the optional upgrades that you can add to them. If you want to try out one of these businesses,
especially the cocaine lockup, as well as weed farm, as I can remember, because the weed farm costs a bit more than this, believe it. The equipment upgrade on the weed farm is $9,090. Yes, this would upgrade my my stock, but it would basically allow me to speed up my production rate, as well as I recommend actually buying this, because of the fact that this would be probably the best thing you can actually try and get. Because right now, for some reason, they put the tax on the empty businesses back in. Because of the fact that it's happened to me around about twice now. Both times I managed to get them back. I'm lucky because of the fact that these ones are easy ones, but you know, as time goes on, it's going to get harder and harder. More people are going to attack, there's going to be much worse consequences. So that's the reason why. Well, I might just add, some of them are actually timed. Like this is my second one. That was timed. So, because of the fact it was timed, I panicked a bit. And since the fact that I find Hudson and two of his associates that he just newly got, when they were all in a Savage, and the fact that he was in a CEO, not on my MC, that meant I had a harder time delivering. Well, not a harder time delivering, but a harder time from trying to get one thing to another thing, because of the fact that if I recorded a video yesterday, you would have seen that I actually shot down Hudson by accident, because of the fact that I was of course panicking. And not only that, it was actually a couple of helicopters around, so and the fact was, I didn't have time to actually check. I was fucking panicking the shit out of me. This is the actual only bad thing about this. Cause when you're doing your gun runner, you have a time limit to get there and back, don't you? You have a time limit. But while you're doing the MC, if you die, you lose everything. Gunrunner, that's the only thing that you do is just get put. If you are new to GTA 5 Online and you're wanting to buy a bunker or something, buy an MC business first, test it out. If you don't like it, buy a shark card if you can, or just if you know a friend that has the Doomsday Scenario unlocked and you're a really high level or something like that, just play that mission with him. Because as soon as you play that mission with him, make sure you have 1 million. Because the fact that there's literally a couple of bunkers you can buy But if you want to buy a bunker, I recommend it's gonna be one next to So when I saw this attack happen, it was like down here, and the guy go from here. I might concern you a bit because it's a bit further away, I think. But hey, at least you have a bunker right next to a highway. Because people like it's freaking definition. If you shoot on a highway, everyone goes plus 40 miles per hour. So you're gonna have a good time on that highway. Just make sure you're defended. That's all I have to say. Just make sure you're defended. Because if you die while doing that, you fail. Like, well, the empty businesses, it doesn't matter what the fuck you're doing. It doesn't matter if you are going down the highway or something, and you, like, I should say, you have to bring your business back up to here or in LS. Let's just say you're on a highway. Because the guy drove fucking and fast. You're gonna have a pretty hard time because of the fact that one thing, the guys can be, well, you can get attacked by a Hydra. Second thing, it's in free mode. So anyone can just put, let's just say, like I said before, Hydra, or a Kinjali tank comes out of nowhere. Just make sure you're defended, because the fact if you're defended by, I don't know, Kinjali at the back, guy in deluxe, guy in weaponized deluxe, so. Guy in a ramp buggy and a guy in a helicopter or a jet. You're gonna be defended, aren't you? But make sure you have at least a couple of friends that can transport you to point A to point B fast. Because of the fact that, and just make sure you have targeting frenzy on the not on everyone, not on like just friends. Well, just not everyone, just attackers or something. Because the same thing happened to me. I shot down Hudson by accident. So now that we're past that, let's play the video. And just so you know, CEO warehouses, depending on which one you want to buy, if it's large, they cost around about a mil. But if you fill it up, it can take you to 4 mil, depending on how many large warehouses you have, and they can't get attacked. The only two that can get attacked are Gunrunner and MC businesses.
Oh, let's talk about the pros and cons of both businesses, talking about them both at the same time regarding different aspects. Before I begin, I should probably state that both business types can vary massively in price, both to set up and all of the optional upgrades that you can add to them. If you want to try out one of these businesses, you could just go ahead and buy a cheap clubhouse followed by a cheap factory. Or if you want to invest all of your money, say you have a lot of money on you and you just want to waste it, you can go ahead and just go all out, give it a try. So the first aspect is filling up your stock. With warehouses, you and any associates willing to help you have to go out and manually pick up all of the stock for the warehouses. This costs money, and before you even start making money, you have to first spend your money on the stock that you're filling the warehouse with. With MC businesses, you don't have to do any of that. All you have to do is keep tabs on your stock or resources, whatever. So already the MC businesses have a head start in this competition on which is the best, because MC businesses can touch this. can be run at all. Now let's talk about selling your stock, though more specifically selling the stock when it's at full capacity. Both kinds of businesses work the same when it comes to selling stock. You basically go around making deliveries at different spots using a variety of vehicles, land, sea and air. However, with CEO warehouse stock, if any of your stock is destroyed, you lose all of the stock that you spent all of your hard-earned money on, which can be in the region of hundreds of thousands of dollars. So that can be a rather devastating thing to happen. However, with businesses, it's much more laid back. You can get away with selling just some of your stock, albeit you'll get less than anticipated, but it's still better than being left with absolutely nothing, just because some hacker in a Karuma just want to blow you up. So again, it's looking even better for MC businesses for being both cheaper to run and less risky to sell stock. So now, let's talk about pure...
And probably the best one you actually do is do the glitch. Invite your friends, and as soon as they join your MC, start the mission. Because the fact, if you start the mission and they deliver, I don't know, like 3 to 4 on everything, you deliver your entire thing, you can head back, you can head to theirs, deliver the rest, and you get paid. Only bad thing about this is you're gonna have to do them. You have to help with them, with theirs. Especially if it's just you, of course.
A profit. How much will you get if, for example, you manage to sell all of your stock in one delivery? Which would be more profitable? For this example, there's going to be no special crates in terms of warehouses, simply because of how rare they are, and if you do manage to get your hands on a rare crate if you own a CEO warehouse, then that's fantastic for you, as it's extra money in your pocket. But for this video, we're just going to be talking about the selling of standard products in this example. So here we go. If you have a warehouse that holds 111 crates, which is the maximum one warehouse can hold, to fill it up by buying 1, 2 or 3 crates at a time would be $222,000 if you fill 1 crate at a time, $442,000 if you fill 2 crates at a time, followed by 1 more crate to fill the warehouse to max, and finally $666,000 if you fill 3 crates at a time. Once you have a warehouse filled, the maximum amount you can earn from selling all of your stock at once is $2.22 million. So if we do the math, the maximum profit earned would be just under $2 million if assembled 1 crate at a time, $1.778 million if assembled 2 crates at a time plus the final 1, and $1.5 million if assembled 3 crates at a time. So that's the maximum profit that CEO warehouses can earn at one time from deliveries. Keep in mind though, anything can happen when making such an expensive delivery. If anything happens to your cargo during delivery, you would not only lose all of the money you spent investing in the crates, but you would also lose a lot of your time spent gathering the crates as well. And the time spent assembling the warehouse the fastest way, let's say it takes about 5 minutes per pickup mission just to be safe, and you have to make 37 delivery runs, each with 3 crates that don't get destroyed by other players, that would be just under 4 hours of constant pickup missions you and your friends would have to do to fill up a warehouse. So yeah, that's a lot of time that could potentially go to waste if the delivery of your stock goes in the wrong direction. MC businesses, as I've stated before, are much more laid back. You don't have to manually pick up any crates to fill the stock. Instead, your employees create the stock all the time. The most expensive and highest payout business, the cocaine production, will take 5 hours to fill to max and will pay out
5 hours.
$20,000 per full stock. The only thing you have to keep tabs on is the supplies level, which you can
5
buy
hours.
for $75,000, or you can go out and steal the supplies for free, which is what I recommend since it doesn't take that long and is definitely worth the saving of 75 grand. And as stated earlier, MC businesses are much more laid back. If some of your stock gets destroyed by some random dude in a Hydra, you don't lose everything that you've accumulated. You can still sell the rest of your stock that you had during the delivery. So overall, which is better? Well, for me personally, through experience, I gotta say that I much prefer MC
Me too.
businesses over warehouses, since I don't feel like a one-man workforce having to both collect and deliver packages, whereas with businesses, it feels more like a business that a real person would invest into, only without the cocaine, and the horrible working conditions, and proper working uniforms, and proper relationships with your employees. But let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think the sheer profits from the hard work of CEO of warehouses is worth it? Or do you think the more laid-back approach sells it for you? Let me know, and
I think laid back, to be honest, because the fact that...
like and subscribe to the Pyron Gaming channel if you're new, for loads more GTA Online guides coming to you very soon. See you around!
Yeah, so basically I think MC businesses are sort of better than the crate and vehicle workshop, other vehicles. Because you can sell 4 vehicles, and each of those 4 would cost 20 grand for the person selling it. So basically you'd earn no profit. If it is the way that I think in my head, yeah, then you'd earn no profit. Because each car sells, if it's a high-end car, it sells for 100,000 each time. So 4 cars, so basically you lose the one you're selling, and depends if you get damage or not. Depends on how much money you'd earn from it. Because if you lose $1,000 from it, you'd earn 99,000. Well, you'd earn 99,000. So yeah, you'd earn a sort of profit. But if, let's just say, you sell all 4 of your vehicle cargo, and you get them in all $100,000 sold, you'd earn a profit of $3,000. So yeah, if you want to do it solo, I recommend either buying an MC business or doing getting a vehicle cargo warehouse. It can hold up to a max of 40 cars, so I need at least to have like 20 minutes to deliver the vehicle or whatever, the vehicle to deliver it to the warehouse. If you don't deliver it to the warehouse, it gets, of course, destroyed. And the only bad thing about the warehouse is you only need friends if you want to sell them. Because if you don't sell them with your friends, you lose money. Actually, no, you kind of profit. To be honest, you can profit from it. But if it's just you in the workforce, then you're kind of fucked. Because if let's just say 2 people, let's just say you had 2 people, and you wanted to bring them to your thing, or you want to bring them to your warehouse. So the fact that there is actually no difference to the warehouse, I just recommend you buy the cheapest, the 1.5 one that I've got. Because one thing's for sure, it's much better. Second thing, you don't need to do as much with the MC business. You only just need to sell. If you have a couple of friends, just bring the cargo away. Well, just bring the supplies in. And if you have there's about 7, so 3 people go in there. Boom. Yes, 3 people go in deliveries. Yeah, so I think, to be honest, you're kind of better off. Because one thing of all, if you get your MC business and let's just say you got all 7 members in, then you're well off because the fact that all the 7 can defend you. So 7 minus 3, that's 5. So yeah, 1 person in a helicopter, 1 person in a jet or a Hydra. So then there's them 2, 1 in a ramp buggy, 1 in a tank vehicle, let's just say they can jolly, and then 1, 2, then just a pickup driver. So basically, someone gets an insurgent pickup custom, and as soon as the person's delivered, or let's just say a vehicle's got destroyed or something, due to the fact that the pickup driver, the insurgent pickup driver, just drives to the person who just got, let's just say, an Akula destroyed. So the pilot gets inside one of the passenger seats. As soon as the insurgent can hold 9, you're kind of well off. Make sure it's a pickup custom though, so you don't get destroyed. Well, it's much more armored and all that. I have weapons so you can shoot back at the person who's shooting at you. So yeah. Yeah, so if you wanted to do something like with the MC businesses, just do it, because just go straight up, just do it, because if it's a cocaine knockout, gives you the most money, because let's just say this is all filled up, it would say it would sell for 400 and something, but if you want to sell it to Los Santos, it sells for $720,000. Yeah, that's how bought my Zantono. That's how many figures it is, but it's $7,000. 7,020. So, as well as the fact is that you can call in a nice vehicle by not calling the mechanic. And the vehicle I'm talking about is this vehicle. The old Presser is a flying bike vehicle. If you're new, it's basically a flying bike that most tryhards would use. Well, which most tryhards use. But the thing is, they normally put it in their NC, because of the fact that if you put it in your NC, you can call it in through the interaction menu. Like you have to bring it up on your phone. I want this. I want it now. So instead of that, you can easily just go and you're done. Or if you're going to have, let's just say, the half track, because that's a vehicle that, to be honest, I would buy. On the ground, it can also tow this. Let's look in this. Not sold because it's failed. No shit, because they got no fucking money. I want to see if we can actually buy it again and then just turn it into a bit of customs. So, how much is a civvy now to me? Yeah, because I might want to buy the civvy. Ooh! Only 2,000 as well. Liberated? No, but that shitty thing. Insurgent. There it is. 6.7 thousand. Yeah. How do you get that easily? You just do my cocaine knock up. But I don't want to just do this, so I don't want to just do this. I want to also try and get a confit cash place as well as a meth lab.
Is this your life plan? Go to school, get $50,000 in debt, spend 40 years working. Hello everyone and welcome back to another GTR Online Guide, where today I'm going to be showing you how you can make a very lazy $1 million every day by using a method that I personally like to use while saving up for new DLCs. I figured because there's rumblings about a new military-style DLC coming to the game in like a month or so I've heard, I figured I'd better save up. Hello and welcome to a new episode of GTA Series Videos, Tips and Tricks. I am GTA and I'll be your host of this series. Today we'll be focusing on the businesses that were included in the Bikers DLC. We'll go through all the businesses, which one is the most profitable, and how you can become the next Ricardo Diaz. What kind of incompetent fool are you? Fool! 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 Before everything, by the way, we want to give a big thank you to Gypsy, Golden Biscuit, I Theft Auto, Free, GTA Godfather, and Carlos Conde for helping to record and correct the map behind this video. Before we start, we want to point out that the businesses follow the same path as CEO missions. You will only be able to play these in public sessions, but differently from CEO, the biker business does not require a constant resistance of the player to make money. With the crates, you had to buy your goods, recover, and take them to your warehouse, and once you bought enough, start the selling mission. The business in the Biker DLC instead moves on around while the player is free to do other things like playing heist, free mode, time trials, junior races, death matches, etc. Businesses only require a supply mission from time to time, and when you're ready, the selling mission, making this DLC good for those who still play the game every day. Cryptocurrency received, so I guess we have a sale. Let's go back a little. In order to start a business, you will need a clubhouse. Which one you choose is up to you. It will make a difference. Once you have acquired your not-so-shiny new apartments as garage, you will need to purchase a business. These businesses range from $650,000 to $1,852,500. The cost is only related to the location. It does not affect the production rate, the difficulty of the resupply or selling missions, etc. Once you've got your new meth, gold, weed, counterfeit documents, or cash business, you need to reach the building, get inside, and start the setup mission. This is simply a mission where you will get all the supplies to get your operation up and running. Alright, as you can see, we're almost good to go. Just need this first batch of supplies and we'll kick into gear. Exciting time. After you've done that, you will have the option to choose what upgrades you want to apply to your business. The equipment upgrade will speed up the production rate, use less supplies to create product, and improve the value of the product itself. That means more money gained while selling for the same amount of product. This upgrade also changes the look of the interior. Like the equipment, the staff upgrade will improve the overall value of your product and speed up the production rate, but
there's something unusual happening at Tombola, Britain's biggest bingo site. A unique
place of people inside the interior. As new staff members will take around 10 minutes to arrive.
Finally, yet importantly, the security update will lower down the likelihood of being raided by the cops or enemies. Lower down, not removed. You can still be raided, and it happened to us while testing everything.
Damn it. Maybe we should have paid them off. We got corrupt cops in the business. Get over there and save the staff.
Without the security update, the risk to be raided is definitely high. It even happened to us that we had to defend our business 3 times in a row. With the upgrade installed instead, the event became very rare. Another way to avoid being raided is to always dismantle your MC and activate it only when you're inside your clubhouse or any factory. There are numerous missions that can be activated as a business defense. A rival gang can attack your factory, and in this case you have to survive 3 waves of enemies. Another mission instead is similar to the CEO one, with the possibility to recover the stolen goods and take them back to the factory. Gangs are not the only enemies that you have to face. Police will raid your businesses too. The cops can be found near your business, and if that happens, you will need to take them all down, even including a helicopter. After that, you need to stop a police transporter with workers inside from your attacked factory and take them back. Another fan mission instead involves a snitch and a testimony. What you have to do in this mission is to reach the motel where the snitch is talking to the police, kill both the snitch and the cops nearby, recover the testimony, and bring it back to your business. The main difference between being attacked by a rival gang or by the police is, in case you fail, that in the first scenario, you will only lose a product. In the second scenario instead, you will be arrested, the factory will be shut down, and all the products and supplies will be seized. It means that you have to start with a setup mission, and don't worry, you won't lose any upgrades.
Hey, you know who it is? Look, that was unfortunate. All right? The only advice I can give would be to upgrade security over there to try to protect against this happening again. Good luck.
So, you have your clubhouse, your factory, and your business up and running. You don't need to wait to fill up your factory. You can sell your product as soon as you have some, or when your supplies have dried out. The game also gives you the possibility to make an easy sell or take advantage for more money. When you choose to sell the goods, you have 2 options. Sell the merchandise in your county or outside your county. The difference between selling near or far is willing to take the risk of fail. Also, if you're alone and you don't have any friends, the best option is to sell as soon as 1 or 2 blocks of product are ready. By doing this, you will be almost sure to have 1 single vehicle to manage. That's because the more product you sell, the more vehicles will be involved in the mission. According to the upgrade spot and the type of business chosen, you will find yourself in a factory full of product to sell after 3 to more than 10 hours. And we're talking about real hours, not in-game ones. The Document Forgery business is the fastest factory to produce the product, also the cheapest to buy, and less demanding supplies speaking. With your equipment and staff upgrades, in 3 hours you will find yourself with a factory full of goods to sell. Without any upgrades instead, it will take exactly 5 hours. This is just an example, but the table you can see in your screen gives exactly the time necessary to fill up each and every factory with no upgrades, with only the equipment upgrade, or both equipment and staff upgrades. As you can see, the slowest factory is the one that produces methamphetamine. And without any upgrades, this factory and the cocaine one will require full specs. The most important is obviously the supplies.
Kids, LJT, guess who I just spoke to? The grow house. And you know why they were calling me instead of measuring soil nutrients or whatever the fuck? Because there are no plans. You need to go over there and do a resupply run now.
If you decide to buy the supplies instead of stealing them, the factory will receive and start working with them in 10 minutes. The problem with buying supplies is that 1 single bar will cost you $15,000. Stealing the supplies instead is free, requires a 5 to 10 minutes mission, and normally the more friends you have in your MC, the more supplies you will get from a single mission. Until now, we talked a lot about time and barely about money, so let's go balls deep into this argument. The cheapest investment possible in this DLC is buying the Document Forgery factory located in Gravesea for $650,000. Without any upgrades and by staying the supplies, you will receive a full profit of $60,000 or $9,000, depending where you want to sell every time you sell a full factory of product. Assuming that every sell mission will be successful and you won't lose any vehicles or product, you will need to sell 11 full factories of product to obtain just $10,000 profit after breaking even. And we're not considering the money taken from your account every 48 minutes to pay the wages and the bills of your factory. Let's assume for a moment that you had a lot of money in your hands, and without thinking about it, you not only bought the 5 most expensive factories, but also upgraded all of them to the max. How much time do you need to repay your investment, considering the most money you can earn in 6 hours is a little more than $1.5 million, and also that you have to pay $30,000 every 48 minutes in your wages and bills? Well, you need 72 hours just to break even. Is this a lot of time? Surely it is. We're talking about a full 3 days of immersion inside the game, repeating constant resupply and selling missions. But once you break even, it surely is a good way to make money. Considering the fact, as we explained at the beginning of the video, that you're still playing this game on a daily basis. But what is the best way to make money through this DLC? Let's assume you haven't bought anything at the moment, not even a clubhouse, because you waited for this video to show up in your subbox in order to do the smartest investment possible. Let's start by saying that buying the cheapest factories and clubhouse in the semi-source LMOC and grapeseed area is the best starting point possible for a lot of reasons. First things first, money. By buying the cheapest factories, you will save more than $3.5 million having the same exact interiors and money-making possibility of someone who instead bought factories in Toledo or Los Santos. The second good reason in having everything in this area is that every business is reachable in less than a minute from the clubhouses, and thanks to the fact you're in the middle of the state, resupply missions take less time to be completed. Last but not least, good reason in having all in this area are the sandy shore and the grapeseed airfields. In both areas there's normally 2 to even 400 people spawn. Most of the time even armed buzzards can be stolen to shorten up the time to reach a resupply object, ease up the defend missions, and allow friends and comrades to help you. Now that you find the area, let's talk about the factories. How many factories you need to buy is up to you. It all depends on how much time you're still playing GTA Online. Until now, we talked about full factories, but as we told before, you don't need to wait until you have a full factory to sell product. And we don't even advise to do so if you're alone, because sometimes you won't have enough time to complete the mission. But after how many hours can you do your first sell? Well, you don't need hours. Technically, after 3 minutes, you can already sell a single box of 4 stock units for $1,500. It's not convenient at all, but it's possible. As you can see in the table shown right now, every factory has a maximum number of space available to store boxes of product and a specific time necessary to create one single box of product. Technically, if you upgrade all your businesses, you can earn around $150,000 per hour, something that we do not recommend to do because it will be exhausting, but it's something that is possible to do. The first box of product created has the exact same value as the last box of product created. So money-wise, selling 10 boxes of cocaine in a single mission pays the same as selling 10 boxes of cocaine in 5 missions. But how much is a full factory worth? Well, we gave you the number, so do the math. Or check this table over here. As you can see, the cheaper the investment, the lower your return. The cocaine factory, for example, without any upgrades, will pay a maximum of $300,000, but it requires almost 9 hours and 5 complete supply bars to create a single of 5 blocks of product. After doing the upgrades instead, you will be able to sell a full factory after exactly 5 hours, using a little less than 3 supply bars. Surely, you will need more time to reach the profit, but in the long term, you will make more money in less time. So, in short, in order to get an actual profit, you will have to stay for dozens of hours in-game doing your things while the factory creates the product you need. The best way to maximize your income is with buying these cheapest factories, install every upgrade possible, and keep the game running in the background with your character inside an interior. In the 6 hours, assuming every sell goes good, you will find $1.3 million in your pocket. So this is really for those who still play the game often. If you manage to get past the break-even point, the amount of money you'll be able to make will be pretty insane. You might Imagine doing the full Pacific Standard Heights while you're waiting for your factories to fill up. Exactly. You'll be laughing to the bank. And that was it for this tips and tricks episode. I hope you found this useful. Thank you very much for watching. For me, GTA money yielding at the main will be pretty insane. Imagine doing the full Pacific Standard Heights while you're waiting for your factories to fill up. Exactly. You'll be laughing to the bank. And that was it for this tips and tricks episode. I hope you found this useful. Thank you very much for watching. For me, GTA and the GTA series videos crew. We hope to see you next time.
That's a successful sale. The funds are transferring. Look John out.
Welcome back to a new episode of Hot Topic. I'm Gary 7MT for the GTA series videos crew. And as always, click on the captions button if you need subtitles. In this episode, we'll focus on beta and removed content from 4 different GTA titles. Grand Theft Auto Advance, Liberty City Stories, Vice City Stories, and Chinatown Wars. There are numerous reasons why we chose to tackle all these titles in just one episode, but the main one is that these games were all minor titles created first for the mobile market. Also, there are fewer tools available for lurking inside the game's directories and files. Translation: we can't discover as much from a PC title. Last, but not least,
Wait. Now the first one was the crates. This is a my followers, David, actually tweeted me, which means you have to. This is one of the best. It is, like I said, one of the better ones in GTA Online.
Yeah, people have different opinions on which one's better because they have nothing else to do and just make opinions. Just waiting for the scoreboard to be filled up. The fucking hell, why the hell are most fucking women wearing fucking bras and thongs too like that? Why the fucking hell? No, these two, that one and this one up here, are the only actual two that are actually wearing proper clothing. See, he even goes to the table of fucking cold water. Fucking base and so on. I'm not trying to try to compete while I wait for this to be done.
Alright guys, welcome back to more Detroit Become Human. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for all the support of the series so far. It really means
Look
a lot.
at Brad, of course.
You guys want more, just keep going. Last left off, I was actually waiting for Hank. He had just got there. I'm gonna go ahead and continue set part for each area. But if you guys just never cease to never cease to amaze me. I'm not even kidding. It's absolutely crazy. Alright, so what else is there? I mean, we already looked at the only yellow icon I saw, unless there's an
takes his place. I'm gonna greet. Hello, Detective Reed. Never seen Andrew like me before. Mulder. RK-800. I'm a prototype. A prototype? Andrew Detective. The machine's gonna replace us all. Is that it?
Yeah? Well, I'll be done in a sec, Ma.
Bring me a coffee, dipshit. Get a move on! See what happens if you bring in coffee. It's just right here. I'm gonna make you think you can push me around, but there's gonna come a point in this game where I'm gonna break that wall. You know what I'm saying? Please have a favor. Stay out of my way. Alright, Shooter McGavin. Jesus.
Hello?
Waste of time.
Yeah?
Can you hear me now? Cut it out, because otherwise you'll find there'll be nothing in the cupboard. You're not funny, Kyle. I'm not. But I told you yesterday. You did come down here to after we was walking after the house. You did come down to say hello to Uncle Mark when he came. I called you down to go in the bar. You went in the bar, you came out the bar, you went to the doctor, you went, and I
Ah, mate, that was horrible. That fucking medicine though. To do a fucking floxycillin. And the worst thing of all is actually take it 4 times a day. Try and stop the swelling in my foot.
I wonder how that. Several sources report that cyberlife. Check on Hank. So is there nothing else I can look at? Public opinion's down, even though I tried to help the guy. Nothing over here? What is this? It's like, what are you doing? Some weird, that guy's in pain? Can we help him? No, I guess not. I highly doubt I can explore the police station once I've already left it, or once I go visit Hank, so... Oh wait, what is this? 2 rooms you can enter, really? Hold on. Observation room. The controls are just a little off sometimes. What do we got back here? That's where we did the interview on that guy. Or the other android, I guess. I bet you there's like a hidden Easter egg. I think it's so weird sometimes. So I'll walk up, like right now, let me just show you like an example. I'll walk up to something that says press up. I'll press up. Okay, that time it actually worked. The one time I want to show you. That's why I'll look randomly down sometimes. This is where it all took place. Anything else in here? Alright, let's go ahead and go to Hank. I feel like we're wasting time, so I just wanted to kind of, I guess, explore a little bit, but not a whole lot to really see in the police station. But it's pretty awesome how this game's set up for it. Like, so far the way they have it is the alternating storylines kind of like Heavy Rain. I just think it's really awesome. What is this? Can you leave? Why would you be able to leave? Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I was like, wait a minute, I'm pretty sure I can't go in there. Alright, let's go ahead and go over here.
I understand the destruction of my predecessor may have been unpleasant for you, Lieutenant. I'll do everything I can to make sure it doesn't happen again.
Something else is locked.
Now that we're partners, it would be great to get to know each other better. Nice. In any case, I'd like you to know I'm very happy to be working with you. I'm sure we'll make a great team. Is there a desk anywhere I could use?
No one's using that one.
I'm guessing, so the debriefing, let me go over there really quick. Was there like, so I guess you missed it if you explore? Just by going and talking to somebody, I guess I don't get a chance to go do the debriefing, which is kind of weird because I feel like that's going to miss an important piece. Yo, what?
You have a dog, right? The dog hair's on your chair. I like dogs. What's your dog's name?
What's it to you? Sumo. Call him Sumo.
You're a Detroit Gears fan, right? Denton Carter scored 53% of his shots from the three-point line yesterday. Did you see the game?
That's what I was watching at the bar last night.
Oh, come on, man.
Andrew, oh, I don't want to mention that. I guess music? Do you listen to Knights of the Black Death? I really like that music. It's full of energy.
You listen to heavy metal?
A negative than a positive. Let's go for it. If it puts me back in neutral, it is what it is. A lot of people don't appreciate having androids around. I was wondering, is there any reason in particular you despise me?
Yeah. There is one.
Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. So I guess you don't need to ask every question in every dialogue. I just saw those. Have you known Captain Fowler for long?
Yeah. Too long.
The Electric Mayhem is back in Britain for our latest gig and the launch of Partly Called Entertainment.
I was wondering, do you always arrive at the office at this time?
I arrive when I arrive. Stop busting my balls, okay?
Please don't make it go down.
Terminal's on your desk. Knock yourself out.
His character reminds me of the one from Heavy Rain. The guy that wore the, I don't know if it's shades or what. Lieutenant Anderson, a plaintiff. Okay. Charles Bell. I bet you we're about to find the one with Alice. Maybe not. Attacked by our android AP-700. Android also trashed several rooms in the house before taking flight. Oh, wow. Eden Club. Oh, this is some dark stuff, I'm guessing. It says scan all files. Hold on. What is this one? Leo Manfred. So that one, hold on. Why is... Oh, okay. Todd Williams. Well, I guess, I guess he was leaving the police station when we got there, so he was, you know, I guess he just put in the report. All right, scan all files. 243 files. First dates back 9 months. It all started in Detroit and quickly spread across the country. An AX-400 is reported to have assaulted a man last night. That could be a good starting point for our investigation. The professional understanding. Let's go understanding. I understand you're facing personal issues, Lieutenant. But you need to move past them. And
Hey, don't talk to me like you know me. I'm not your friend, and I don't need your advice, okay?
I've been assigned this mission, Lieutenant. I didn't come here to wait until you feel like working.
Listen, asshole. If it was up to me, I'd throw the lot of you in a dumpster and set a match to it. So stop pissing me off. Things are gonna get nasty.
Lieutenant, sorry to disturb you. I have some information on the AX-400 that attacked the guy last night. It's been seen in the Ravendale district.
I'm on it.
Got a lead? Actually did pretty good, hey? So, but... Watch over Alice, revive the fire? Let's check first. I've been reading a lot of the comments. It seems like a lot of you now, I don't know, this is just like from the one section of comments I looked at on the last video, but it seems like a lot of people are cool with wanting to, I guess after I beat the game, redo some of the chapters and then just try to, I don't know. Oh, let me revive the fire. Hold on. It's called the arcade machine. Oh, this is what I read yesterday. Never mind. Unless this... Hold on. Yeah, I think I remember that being there last night at least. I'm not sure. Let's check out this arcade machine. Seems like a perfect spot for an Easter egg. Our revive the fire is gonna take... Well, let's go in here and check on the Joker, as I call it. So he's just writing that all over the walls. I wonder if we're gonna find out exactly what all that is. Oh, hold on. Okay, look at that. I tapped up and it looked down. It's just, I don't know, a little bit off sometimes. What in the world? Money, watch, bird. What is, I mean, what's up with the bird, though? Poor thing. I'm guessing you use this money to stay at the motel, but I'm not 100% sure if that's not even enough. I think you need $40. Put back still. I'm gonna put it back. Not really cool with taking people's stuff. It's getting to kind of learn about. Okay. I guess I'm gonna go upstairs. Let me see what we got. Revive fire. We got that. There's some more wood right here. Let me go ahead and grab this. Change appearance. Find new clothes. Alright, we're going up. I just realized that I don't leave the house alone, but just check these rooms, shall I? One of the things whenever I see the androids look in the mirror like that, or any kind of movies where they have something like that, it's pretty busy out there, nice. But people will be looking for me, so I need to definitely change clothes. Cool little jacket. That actually looks cool, man. Found human clothes, cut hair. Hold on, listen, was there anything in there? No? Okay. Kind of see, like, what you gotta do is these is reflection in the mirror of my dog. It's, Alright guys, it's been a tremendous story so far. I'm gonna go ahead and keep it going. You guys, the best audience ever. It really just means a lot to me. I was able to get it early and just PlayStation hooking me up was like the best thing that could have happened with this series because I was able to get so many videos for it made and
You're gonna be okay. We'll get some help here. As soon as we're home, just about memory. This is the place.
This place looks freaky.
Sorry.
Wait. We really need your help.
Come in.
A big ostrich. Yeah,
We just need company for this big, empty old house. Please. Make yourselves at home. What about her?
She's human.
And you want to find a safe place. Somewhere you can start a new life. I hear Canada is very lovely at this time of year. Beautiful landscapes, open spaces, clean air, and no android laws. Great place for a fresh start.
Yes, that's exactly what we want.
Of course. I can help you. But first, we have to get rid of your tracker.
Tracker?
Yeah. All androids are fitted with a tracking device to locate them at all times. I'll remove yours, and then you'll both be safe. Come on.
oh, right this way, dude. And what? Right now? Is that all I can do? Are you sure that's all I can do? What?
I should warn you. This could be quite unpleasant. I'm ready. You know what's strange? For some unknown reason, the trackers seem to stop working in deviants. That's why it's so hard to find them. So, actually, there's no reason to remove your tracker.
What? You said that.
Yeah, people believe what they want. You deviants are so naive. They'll come to me expecting me to help them. And I just reset them, sell them on. Or I keep them for my little experiments.
No! No! I don't want to be reset! Let me go!
I forgot about that child. Lock it up. I'll deal with it later.
Alice! Alice, no!
Wow. A deviant that wants to be a mother. That's so sweet. So deluded.
You're a twat.
I think it's time we put you out of your misery.
No! Yeah. That's my memory. I will hunt you down. Oh, shit. This is bad.
That's what you get for having a dream. It always ends up the same way. Tears and disillusionment. Believe me, you're better off being raised and feeling nothing. No more pain. No more hope stashed. Almost empty. Oh, poor little Alice. Oh, looks like Mommy doesn't remember you at all, huh? Looks like Mommy's completely forgotten you.
What happened to you?
Oh, all right, that's enough. Come on.
Oh, she just bit him.
You bit me.
Alright, wake up now.
Teach you some manners, you little bitch.
Fantastic. Right, we've got to try and escape, surely. Please. Cara. Damn it. What are we looking for? Oh, what's this? Give me a good old push. I did something. Okay. As we're getting tracked. Somehow hit that. Most part. Oh, fine. Yes. It's all the memories. Good. Who the fuck is that? Which of those are all with a beard? Were these all hiding a second ago? Help us. What sort of experiments are they doing? Not sure this is very wise. No, this can't be happening. Please be nice. Yes, to play with us. Creating monsters for this use. But who's the real monster? He is us. Did I just disappear? Jesus, man. This guy's a freak. Where's Alice? Please, Alice. Be okay. Yes, Uncle. I should be down here in 10 minutes or so. I'll look at the little one, see if I can do it. Understood, son. I'll bring you the little one in 10 minutes. Where's the little one? Last thing I'm going to do, though, is bump into Lufa. That would not be a good idea. Is she upstairs? Here. Go fetch the little one. Right away, Zach. Oh, shoot. Oh, no. What? Shotgun. Shit. Luther! Find
are you doing? Get out of my way. No. Not this time. I said get out of my way or I'll shoot right through you. How dare you? What are you doing? Who let you out? Get away! Get away! Obey me! I'm your master! I'm your master!
Well, shit.
I didn't want to hurt you. He programmed me to obey him. When I saw the little one risk her life to save you, it was like opening my eyes for the first time. Finally, I could see. I know you have no reason to trust me after what I did. But I know someone who could help you across the border. I could take you there. I could protect you. You and the little one.
All right. I trust you.
Oh, we're back here again. And we have a Broly. Let me guess. Find Amanda. Oh, she's over here now. Welcome back, guys, to Detroit Become Human Part 13. We're back with Connor.
I like Detroit Become Human because the fact that
Android in the world. And we...
with that it's of course it's a new game, it's fun to play. It's way out of the park. It's an actual game I like. It's just brilliant. I mean, that game, no one needs to tell me what I need to do. You can explore. You can do what you want. It's like Far Cry or Far Cry.
We get to control him. Somebody's got a Broly. He's not using it.
Congratulations, Connor. You managed to find that deviant. Tell me, what did you learn?
What did I learn? The diary. I found its diary, but it was encrypted. It may take weeks to decipher.
What else?
Signs on the wall again. Walls of the apartment were covered with drawings of labyrinths and other symbols. Like the other deviants, it seemed obsessed with RA9.
You came very close to capturing that deviant. It's a pity you let it self-destruct.
I apologize. It claimed that it was innocent. That it didn't do anything wrong. I was confused for a moment. It was a mistake.
How is your relationship with the Lieutenant developing?
Not great. He's openly hostile towards me and continues to show no interest in the investigation. Cooperating with him is a real challenge.
You don't have much time. Deviants legacy continues to spread, it's only a matter of time before the media finds out about it. We need to stop this, whatever it takes.
I will solve this investigation, Amanda. I won't disappoint you.
A new case just came in. Find Anderson and investigate it.
Oh, fucking hell.
He's gonna be fuming. What are you doing at my home? Always following me around. What's wrong with you? Lieutenant Anderson! Fucking worst nightmare. Anybody home? Find a way inside. You're in. His phone's still in there. Whoever takes the dog. Oh, Lieutenant Anderson! Wait. Should I break that? You sure? A bit over the top. Would you like to make an easy sumo? I'm your friend. See? I know your name. I'm here to save your honor. Should have been too much to drink, but he's fine. Big doggy. I love dogs, by the way. Is he alright? Yeah, he's just had too much to drink. He's just passed out. He's got a gun. Well, has he got a gun? Magnum as well. Revolver. What bullet remains? Was he going to try and commit suicide? No. Traces of alcohol. Oh shit. Heart. Slightly irregular. Lieutenant. Wake up, Lieutenant. It's me, Connor. Gosh. I'm going to sober you up for your own sake. Hey! Leave me alone, you fucking android. Get the fuck out of my house. I'm sorry, Lieutenant, but I need you. I need you right now. Get the fuck out of here! How much did you drink, man? Let's post it. Oh, no. I don't want a bath. Thank you. Sorry, Lieutenant. It's for your sit back there. He gets assaulted in his own house by his own fucking android. Can't you just leave me alone? No. Unfortunately, I cannot. I've been programmed to investigate this case, and I can't do it without you. I don't give a shit about your goddamn case. Lieutenant, you're not yourself. You should beat it, you hear me? Get the hell out of here! Tease. Go on, tease him. I understand. It probably wasn't interesting anyway. Man found dead at a sex club downtown. Guess they'll have to solve the case without us. You know, probably wouldn't do me any harm to get some air. There's some clothes in that bedroom there. I just don't like you clean clothes, don't ask. I just can resist. Yeah. Wonderful. Let's do that. Let's have a little explorers. Then go back outside. See what we can find. What's this on the floor?
Russian roulette. LOL.
Hidden areas or objects in video games called Easter eggs have been around for almost as long as video games themselves. Game programmers have a variety of motives for including them, from recognition to simply messing with gamers, but they're generally found fairly quickly, except in cases like these, which took gamers years and in some cases decades to find. Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell Double Agent was released to multiple platforms in 2006. Strangely, two different versions of the game were released from two different subsidiaries of game developer Ubisoft. One for the PlayStation 2 and Xbox, and another for the later generation PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. The games had different engines and different versions of roughly the same plot. On multiple platforms in 2006. Strangely, two different versions of the game were released from two different subsidiaries of game developer Ubisoft. One for the PlayStation 2 and Xbox, and another for the later generation PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. The games had different engines and different versions of roughly the same plot. The Xbox version featured a secret mission slipped in by a Ubisoft Montreal level designer. In the guard room near the end of the Prison A level, a gold coin can be found by shooting open an unmarked locker. Inserting this coin into a vending machine found earlier in the level initiates the most bizarre mission in Splinter Cell history, as the machine dispenses a baby seal named Muffin, who thanks you for freeing it and asks for some food. A nearby cold storage area helpfully contains a box marked seal food, and giving this food to Muffin will send you off on a quest to find the rest of his brothers, who all need a series of odd favors in exchange for secrets about the game. Rescuing all of the seals and completing all of their instructions leads you to a cutscene in which it's revealed that the seals are, of course, aliens, who ascend to the skies after telling you they'll never forget the help they got from the Splinter Seals. This insanely cute mission wasn't discovered until 2010, 4 years after the game's release. Batman Arkham Asylum is generally considered to be among the best superhero games of all time. Its innovative combat system and mix of stealth and combat gameplay, along with the chance for gamers to play as the Dark Knight, made the game a huge success and spawned several sequels. Batman Arkham City, released in 2011, was praised for being an improvement upon a near-perfect game. The sequel contains several Easter eggs, but one in particular took a little ingenuity and 3 years to find. The villain Calendar Man spends the entire game sitting in a cell and has a lot of unique dialogue. But in 2014, a video was posted to YouTube showing the villain reciting dialogue that fans had not heard before. Since there had been no game update, gamers concluded that it had to be hidden within the game itself. Fans guessed that the calendar-themed villain's secret dialogue might be accessed by setting the console to a specific date, and trial and error unlocked the secret date of December
December 13th, 2004, the day the developer Rocksteady Studios was founded. It's likely that the video that gave the first clue was posted by a member of the Rocksteady team, frustrated that nobody had yet discovered the game's final secret. The third entry in the Metal Gear Solid series was released in 2004 for the PlayStation 2 console. Widely considered to be among the very best video games ever made, its final boss battle is an epic confrontation between protagonist Solid Snake and the End, a legendary sniper who is over 100 years old. Snake must use every movement, trick, and technique in his arsenal to beat the boss and finish the game, unless he uses one of two alternate methods. Earlier in the game, the End is seen boarding a helicopter in the distance. If the player has obtained a sniper rifle by this time, it is possible, although very difficult, to zero in and get a kill shot, eliminating the boss and skipping the final battle. This is pretty tricky, but there's an easier way to defeat the boss without even firing a shot. As soon as the final battle begins, the player must save the game and set the date on their console forward 1 year. When the game is resumed, Snake will find that his elderly enemy has died of old age. Maybe not exactly the way Snake wanted to win, but if you're going to take advantage of this Easter egg, make sure you get the date right. Setting it only a week forward will result in Snake falling asleep during the battle and being imprisoned. This relatively simple Easter egg took fans 4 years to uncover. One of the most popular games released for the Nintendo Entertainment System, Mike Tyson's Punch-Out! Has frustrated gamers for decades. The opponents you face in this boxing game steadily increase in difficulty, and the later ones require absolutely perfect timing to dodge their attacks and deliver your own knockout blow. One of these later characters, Bald Bull, features a signature bull charge move that is extremely tough to defend against. The player has to unleash a gut punch at just the right moment, but for a very long time, gamers were unaware that the game itself gives you a clue as to when that moment is. When Bald Bull begins his charge, keep your eye on the crowd in the background. You'll see a camera flash from one of the spectators near the front row on the right, and that's your cue to throw your punch. If properly timed, Bald Bull will be down for the count. Although the flash is tough to notice, it's still amazing to think that it took Nintendo's dedicated base of gamers nearly 30 years to spot this Easter egg.
When you're leaving kids at our school, the staff know where they are at all times, which means as a parent, you can relax. A bit like when as adults you do that. Yeah, lets you share a live mug of your journey with friends, family, anyone you want.
Wave Race Blue Storm is a jet ski racing game released for the Nintendo GameCube in 2001. Although not exactly considered a classic, the game was praised for its water effects and physics that were unmatched in racing games at the time. Perhaps it's because the game came and went relatively unnoticed in North America that gamers long overlooked an Easter egg that may make it quite a bit more fun to play, depending on how high your self-esteem is. To access it, you must go to the game's audio options and enter a modified version of the famous Konami code. Then back out and start the race using the default character. The game's announcer, who ordinarily offers encouraging comments and helpful messages, will now be replaced by a sarcastic, abusive version who will hurl insults at the player throughout the game. The presence of a complete alternative voice track is a pretty big Easter egg, but it took the gaming community 9 years to catch on. Since then, it has become one of the more appreciated video game Easter eggs for its ingenuity and humor, and also for giving gamers someone to helpfully insult their gameplay when their friends can't make it over. One of the most popular and acclaimed games ever, Grand Theft Auto 5 also has its share of secrets. One of its biggest was discovered in 2016, 3 years after the game's release, when the locations of secret peyote plants were discovered within the code for the game, only spawning at certain times and certain conditions. Players had to eat these plants in order to play as Bigfoot, but that was really only half of the secret. Triggering Bigfoot's roar in certain areas will get a roar in response from a mysterious, elusive beast that must be tracked down. This beast is incredibly difficult to even lay eyes on, but once found, it reveals itself to be none other than Teen Wolf. The player, as Bigfoot, must then take on the beloved Michael J. Fox character in a life-or-death struggle that is every bit as hilarious as it sounds. If Teen Wolf is defeated, the player is rewarded with its skin, which can be used to play as the character in the game's director mode. The Atari 400 was the first home computer produced by the video game giant in the early 80s. Its port of the arcade classic Donkey Kong is considered to be one of the best home ports of the game, despite the fact that programmer Landon Dyer coded it with practically no help or even reference code to go on. Like many early game programmers did, Dyer slipped a hidden signature into the game, but created conditions so specific for finding it that nobody had a clue it was there until he told them it was. Over 25 years later, Dyer himself couldn't even remember exactly how to access the Easter egg, but dedicated gamers found it by examining the game's code. First, you must play a game, setting a new high score of either 37,000, 73,000, or 77,000 points. Then you must kill off all of your remaining lives, making sure that your last death is by falling. Press the option button 3 times, then wait for the game to cycle through to its title screen. After Kong jumps across the screen, the letters LMD appear, the programmer's initials. Perhaps it's a little underwhelming, but the steps required to find this Easter egg are incredibly random, and the Atari 400 was not exactly the most popular computer of its time. Considering that even the programmer couldn't remember how to find it, it's amazing that this secret was ever unearthed. Super Smash Bros. Melee, released for the GameCube in 2001, brought Nintendo's whimsical cast of characters into the world of fighting games. Its unorthodox and fast-paced combat system made it an instant success, and it still enjoys a wide fan base today, being among the more popular fighting games among tournament players. The final end deals devastating attacks. It took gamers 9 years to discover that due to a glitch in the game's programming, the Master Hand is actually a playable character. In essence, the player must advance the game's menus to a stage selection screen without selecting a character. This is done by connecting the controller to port 3 and placing your cursor over the name selection field without first choosing a character. Pressing and holding A and B, then quickly releasing and pressing A again at just the right time will advance the game to the stage selection menu. Starting the game in this fashion causes it to default to the first character stored in memory, which happens to be the Master Hand. Its entire moveset are available, and since it has no health meter, it cannot be beaten. Few games have had as great an influence on modern first-person shooters than 1997's GoldenEye 007. Its multiplayer mode, added in by the game's developers as an afterthought, spawned countless imitators and is still appreciated on its own merit by fans of the genre today.
All right, you know the drill. Collect the supplies and get them back to the business.
An unused portion of the game.
Man. Yeah guys, I'll be going off now. See ya.